once again, Renmar, for going through the pre-games here and then the draft with us. It's us at the English desk, ready for a matchup here against these two teams, fighting for a spot in the knockouts. Will it be our...
Ready, Apex 47 getting the damage down. Seeing him, Lunar staying alive, but will fighters in the gold lane, obviously because of the meta. But this is uncharted territory for all of us.
For everyone. Joining us as well, thank you once again, Renmar, for going through the pre-games here and then the draft with us. It's us at the English desk, ready for a matchup here against these two teams, fighting for a spot in the knockouts. Will it be RQ or will it be Aurora Gaming from Turkey? We have interesting drafts, to say the least, here for game number one in this best of three. We're getting a glimpse of exactly where things are falling into place. Mirko, what do you have to say about the drafts here?
It's CC in the goal lane. Well, I honestly don't know. This is uncharted territory for all of us.
For everyone.
For everyone. We didn't expect the Atlas to show up here. The Kaja roam as well, we didn't expect. We expected the Selena and East and Shin. That's about it, right? Like everything else is kind of like up to them.
When was it? You know, I know this was Lafell that I asked. I was like, you bring a scythe to a gunfight? Well, now you bring yo-yos. If there's a scythe, just bring a yo-yo. That seems to be the answer for the Ruby gold lane. I don't remember the last time that we've seen a competitive match without a traditional, like, marksman on both sides.
Yeah, and Toy has been such a traditional marksman for such a long time. This could actually play with, you know, the muscle memory. Even in MDL, I don't really remember him playing a lot of the fighters in the gold lane, obviously because of the meta, but that means that he's, I don't think, as used to it as Sigiboom, who has played a bit more Dyran, though, on the Masha. I like that. Let's take a look at the emblems.
Yeah, looking at this too, again, whole lot of Brave Smites here too. The Atlas is going to be great for setups later on. Kaja as well, going with the hybrid, has to pull yourself together. It's going to be crucial for Edok to try to go for some catches here with the Divine Judgment, especially playing against Rosa on the Selena, who has been a highlight for a lot of the matches that we've seen from Aurora Gaming already. And yeah, even so, I think the fact that Uranus has struggled a little bit in the competitive matches we've seen, maybe he works just better in this matchup in the jungle for now against the YSS, which has popped up quite a bit. This first turtle's up, so this is where we get to see that, but some of the level 4 is still missing, especially from our roamers here for Edok, but they're going to force it anyway. Yeah,
Luna with the Bravest Fighter. Let's give it the arrow landing too. First blood to Rosa, free turtle to Aurora Gaming.
Great setup early on. Again, it's Rosa with these abyssal arrows. You got to watch out for the traps too. That gives them information to go and put pressure on the buff. Is it going to be a response?
Curtain call, good flicker from Rosa. Aurora just outplaying RQ in the first 2 minutes of the game. And RQ are already on the back foot.
Gives himself a nice little bit of a lead to work with. Nothing too crazy though. RQ definitely is a lineup that wants to also wait for Edok to have that level 4. Divine Judgment is such a big component to making this work in the early game, because if you look at the heroes that they have, man, there's not that many. Like, to make something happen in the early game. Whoa!
Solo kill! Oh, time with the flicker out. Lunar might just be dead. Thunderclap in! Solo kill for Lunar! Up top against Dyran. No flicker. Sutsujin walks up now. Lucky for the kill already. Apex 47 getting the damage down. Seeing him, Lunar staying alive, but will fall to Sutsujin. So at least it'll be traded back.
Well, that was interesting. I mean, that was crazy from Lunar to actually be able to make that work too. But again, all this, Mirko has brought them a nice little comfortable lead, 1.5k ahead up to this point against RQ. It's going to put them in a good position for the next objective. But now that level 4s are available across the board, this is where we start to see some of the setups in the mid lane. Apex? Okay. Oh, they're just going to force him off. Apex will take some shots. He's tanky enough. It's been a while since we've seen an Atlas in play, but you know, again, tanky enough. It's funny because sometimes you also get to see the focusing mark Atlas or the Kaja, but this time not. There's an arrow though.
Apex 47 from the back as well. Perfect match landing. Traction pulse coming down. Fatal lace on 3. Good Purify out there. Zito walks up with Divine Judgment. There's no damage. As Toy gets caught by the arrow. Rosa dives in under the turret. Gets a kill, and it's a 3-4-0 trade. Apex knows there's no Purify. Walks up with the perfect match, and that is another free buff stolen away by Tianzi. Should be a turret too. A turtle.
they're so clean with it, man. I mean, that fight there, everything layered really well, and the popping of the Purifies, but then Apex still goes in with the Fatal Links to be able to catch some. It's so well timed. Oh, Edok.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to get out of here, Edok. Someone's got to deal with Rosa's Selena too. At some point, I almost expect that to be banned out specifically against Aurora Gaming, because right now these arrows are so difficult to deal with. Blade of Hepsies picked up by Dyron. We'll have to see the items if we can get that brought up here to see where they're going forward. So again, a lot of these first items already locked in on both sides, but yeah, man, there's a big lead starting to build up here too. Even in the gold lane, 1,000 difference between this matchup that we weren't really expecting here.
No conceal, no purify on board. Fatal Links onto now the Mounted Shocker too! Beautiful combo by Apex and TNZ.
Can I just say it again? It's so clean and out.
2 for 2 on the solo kill. Traction pulls are traded back, but Lunar has definitely been the one, the alpha in the XP matchup as the turret falls in the bottom lane.
I think Lunar's just going to take that every time, man. He'll take the 1v1 and he's going to jump into the turret, and after that he's like, whatever happens, happens. I get the kill. It's a great matchup there. Yeah, value, because look at this. This is all value for Aurora Gaming. 5,000 ahead. There's the pull, but Apex just doesn't care.
Yeah, no damage yet. No, Davis didn't get it. Dyron with the flicker forward, gets a Thunderclap down. Rosa caught on the bad spot now as Dyron looks for another reset on it and gets a double. Mounted Shocker by TNZ gets a kill back. That's him unstoppable. Edok, no Divine Judgment as TNZ utilizes the Traceless back.
Again, at least RRQ is able to fight back, get something off the Divine Judgment. I almost for a second thought Apex 47 wouldn't go down. A little bit of action here, but Sigaboom's not going to be able to catch Sutsujin at all on this Uranus unless TNZ has something to say. You're still tanky enough, but I don't know, man. You're falling behind. 3 levels now difference between the junglers here. TNZ 5-0-2. This is what we saw in his Lancelot performance. Now he's doing it even on the YSS, and they're going to have control of the third turtle of the game. RRQ, I don't know if they really want to fight this, if they want to contest it, as it looks like they're just going to let it go. They've got the information, but
Flicker, Divine Judgment, damage coming down as well. Retraction Pulse knocking him down. Apex looking for the back ladder. TNZ gets the turtle for free. Curtain call. There, Sutsujin is able to escape with the Consecration. Gets thumbed up by the Abyssal Arrow. Fatal Links brings him back. Lunar gets the kill. An all-out win for Aurora.
Great job. Dyron, though.
Thunderclap landed on Lunar. Apex 47 pops in a perfect match. And that's about it.
Yeah, that's all they're going to get. You catch Sutsujin with those Fatal Links, and man, he's just going to lose more of his jungle. You know, this orange buff is up. I'm not sure if they were going to go ahead and make a play from that, but Lunar's definitely just kind of waiting there to see what happens. You can see the difference, too, in terms of gold for the junglers. Yeah, 2.5K ahead right now. And I think this is just going to solidify more that the Uranus is struggling, man. He's having a really hard time. When we saw he was going to be such a strong, definite pick throughout this. So, struggle for a while for Sutsujin. Going to have to rely on the team to catch up. Especially, it puts you in a weird position where it's like we don't have this traditional marksman in the gold lane that we can like hopefully bank on later. I don't think a gold lane CC is going to be that. So it's like, then where do you shift your focus? Well, maybe it's got to be Dyron to be able to, you know, clap down on someone later on. Rins possibly as well. But it's just a very interesting lineup that isn't what we're traditionally used to seeing here. As you see, Dyron's still going to be up top. They're going to fight for this purple buff.
Apex.
Apex.
Look at the flank with the conceal already. Purple buff taken away. Sigaboom with the I'm offended. Now over to Sutsujin. A full burst down. Popped in Consecration. Traction Pulse doesn't land. Apex 47 now caught. Gets cancelled. Divine Judgment locks him down. The Fatal Link still comes through though. And that's a damage from Lunar. AoE plus the trap. It'll be traded back as Dyron walks up and gets the kill over. No, it's Rins who picks it up. Rosa lands the trap. And the arrow, purify out by Rins, but he is in no man's land. Rosa gets the shutdown. TNZ in the back, finding it. Now it's a double, and Aurora have wiped the Kings out.
I gotta say it again, it's so clean from Aurora Gaming. The timing, the windows, it's all falling into place. Let's look at the instant replay. I mean, Apex played cat and mouse for a while, goes in between the tier 1 and tier 2, but he's like, guys, I'm going to go in. He gets Divine Judgment, but the team is so synced up that they go in and follow through anyway. Even for Lunar to go ahead and stall this out, Rosa lands another arrow, And then Tienzi swings forward. This was such good communication and synergy that has been showcased time and time again from Aurora Gaming. They are locked in here for game one, and you can see it again. This is, this is a very specific lineup that does. Oh, hold on, Apex giving information. I don't think he's going to be able to do much, but this lineup allows them to do that.
Apex 47, the true Apex predator here in this game, and constantly flanking RQ. And Sutsujin, while he can sustain, you can't really continue to sustain when you're just CC'd every time. You can't move at all. I think this is like the third purple buff that he's taken this game. Every other one has been snatched away by Aurora. Lunar, already with the Bravest Fighter, gets a stun down too. Tienzi rotates up top. Lord taken. Apex looking for the kill again. Has a perfect match. Pops it in. But it's just to threaten Sutsujin for him to back away.
Okay, here's the Lord. Shields are still going to be up, so they're going to force him off the tier 2s. And we'll see if RQ has enough to defend. Again, with this composition, oh, I'm offended, won't land. Keep trying to keep it together. Apex 47 could start up a fight. He does have Flicker, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it. We've seen too many leads get turned around, and Aurora Gaming knows this. This is what we've been talking about. I know, all pun intended, mastering the basics. Don't want to overextend it. Don't want to throw the game here. And so they'll just get what they can. Shields are popped up in the mid lane. They'll continue to focus down the next if they can, but not forcing it. Now for RRQ, if they want to somehow, some way turn this around, it's got to be on their own. Maybe it's a divine judgment. Maybe it's that traction pulse that finds a couple members of Aurora Gaming. But do they have enough damage to follow through? I think a lot of this is, now you see the BOD picked up.
Look at that.
From Diamond, but that is that question. Looking at the damage meters, man, it is so far behind.
Yeah. Oh, man. 4 members of Aurora before you get a glimpse of Rins on the Kimmy. And you got to understand that for most of these picks, especially Rins and Dyron, they have to scale a bit more for them to actually deal damage. If Aurora had like a 14 or 12k gold lead by the time that happens, I don't think it'll be enough to come back.
Yeah. Sutsujin finally getting his buff again. TNZ's been level 15 locked in for a long time, so Sutsujin's still playing massive catch-up here. But even so, his job really as this Uranus jungle is to be kind of more like that front line. Like, he is the guy just going to be tanking up a lot, and that's why you have to hope that somehow, some way, when they catch up in terms of items, I think one of the plays that they could make is Dyron goes to that back line. If they somehow shut down Tienzi, I don't even think that's the complete end of it all, because like we saw when Siggyboom played the Ruby before, he does enough to go ahead and heal back up, but just stops RQ from disengaging. And so once so much is expended and you're trying to run away or disengage, you're forced to deal with this Ruby at the amount of crowd control even with Apex 47. So this is just a free Lord going over to Aurora Gaming. All this leading into how can RQ defend against this push? Do they have a lineup that's actually going to allow them to stay in this? Because even wave clear wise, it's not that great.
Nope, not at all. RQ just have the Kimmy, right? Everyone else is... Well, I guess you have the CC to deal damage to, like, the Lord, but that's it. The mini-waves, it's all going to be on the hands of Kimmy to, like, try to clear.
Yeah.
And for Aurora, I guess the same could be said about them. Their siege isn't too good. They're going to have to just rely on the Yi Sun Shin. But they have Dive. They have a way to threaten the back with Apex, too.
Yeah. Apex 47 and Siggyboom could literally flicker towards the wall and catch someone most likely. A Mound Shocker to give the information they need. Lord's going to be pulled in. It charges in the mid-wave. Conceal use. Are they going to go here?
Dyron forced back already by the perfect matchup. Apex 47. 2 base turrets taken down now. Its mid lane will fall too. Mound Shocker lands on Sutsujin. Siggyboom goes in for the I'm Offended. Doesn't land. RQ still able to defend. Now the curtain call landing on 2. No, I'm Offended. And Apex 47 won't go in just yet. They'll play it slow. They know they have waves and the advantage. RQ defend the Lord. But Aurora are not done just yet. I'm Offended over to Toy. Apex 47 looking to play. Has Purify. Toy. Bravest Fighter by Lunar. Apex right there with a perfect match. Lunar actually diving in a bit too deep, getting chunked. That's a Divine Judgment over by Apex 47. Fatal legs! I'm Offended and the Mountain Shocker. What a combo by Aurora Gaming. Dyron jumps in the midst of it all, but cannot deal enough damage. 2 members of RQ falling. The arrow not landing. Sutsujin still standing there. Siggyboom goes over to I'm Offended again. What a combo. Rins free hitting, getting the immortality. Tienzi looking for the base. Lunar taken out. Rin's getting rid of the minions. Toy's still there as well. Apex right there. I'm offended by Siggy Boom. Locks him down, and it should be GG for game number 1. Tienzi gets a double. We'll have to wait for the wave up top. Destroying the base turret to win this game. 2 seconds on Edoc. I don't think they'll care. Aurora take game 1.
And there you go, a dominant game 1 for Aurora. 12K gold lead towards the end there. Interesting.